Kaylin. This is me, and I'm going to be talking about human rights, more specifically Human Right Article 29. Article 29 states everyone has duties to the community in which alone the free and full development of his personality is possible. At first I was kind of confused what that meant, but upon further research I found that it means everyone has the responsibility to respect the rights of others, or simply responsibility and respect. And with further digging, I found that by violating Article 29, you are also violating other human rights. For instance, in this story, a Muslim woman came in for a job interview. When told about the 2-hour lunch break, she asked if instead she could have a prayer breaks, and the response she got was, "We don't do religious shenanigans here," and she wasn't hired. And in another story, Amy Steffens came out to her boss as a trans woman. A few weeks later, she was fired because Steffens was going to be representing herself as a girl instead of a guy like her boss had always known. And in this story, Monica, a theater director at a Christian school, was fired after her administration got a call from a parent with allegations that she was in a relationship with another woman and attending pride events. After being lectured in a meeting, she was told she couldn't work there anymore because she was gay. She finished that day and never came back. Those examples violate Article 23. Everyone has the right to work. This article says nothing about religion, sexuality, or gender orientation. It just says and means everyone. These examples also violate Article 2, which says that everyone is entitled to all the rights and freedoms set forth in this declaration, without distinction of any kind. This includes Article 23, the right to work. It doesn't matter who they are, how they identify themselves, their religion, or their race. It comes down to, as Article 29 states, simply respect, and respecting the rights of others despite their labels. Here are some other examples. In this story, Malaysia Booker was a 22-year-old transgender woman and did nothing but care for others. She was murdered and found face down in the streets, murdered for being transgender. And in this story, Denali Berry Stuckey, a 29-year-old transgender woman, was shot and killed, and at that time, July 2019, was the 12th known trans person killed that year, all because they are transgender. This violates Article 3, mainly focusing on everyone has the right to life. When someone murders someone else, they are taking away that person's life and their right to life, which goes back to respect and respecting someone's choice to live. In this story, a perfectly qualified Muslim woman was running for a seat on Metro Council. She was faced with discrimination and online attacks because, as one commenter said, "It's about, she's a Muslim, that's it." None of the hate was about her being qualified for the position. This story is a little different. It's about a teacher who was fired for refusing to use a student's preferred pronouns. I use this story not to bring attention to the teacher, but to bring attention to the student. This female-to-male transgender student was transitioning at the time, and this story shows that everyone can get discriminated against. It doesn't matter the age. In this last story, Sevier County Commissioner Warren Hurst made a homophobic comment about openly gay presidential candidate Pete Buttigieg, saying, "We've got a queer running for president, if that ain't about as ugly as you can get." Now you might be wondering why I just told you all that. It's because you can make a change by looking at who we give the power to, who we put in office, and who we give a platform to speak. Because according to Article 21, everyone has the right to take part in the government of his country, directly or through freely chosen representatives. So fight for equality. We see a problem, and it is our responsibility to change it for those who can't. It is a proven fact that when a large group of people stand up and stand together for a cause that they believe in, the government has no choice but to listen to them.